It's a minor improvement for the country's score from previous years in the Corruption Perceptions Index, or CPI. PNG moved up 18 places from 142 in 2020 to rank at 124 out of 180 countries in 2021.
This ranking placed PNG ahead of major economies including Russia, Cambodia, Bangladesh and Pakistan, and only slightly behind the Philippines. The jump in PNG score from 27 to 31 demonstrates the reforms implemented by the Marape government are working.
According to Minister for Justice Bryan Kramer, the country hit its lowest scores between 2011 and 2015.
The Marape government moved decisively to correct these errors, and the results are now being seen by our citizens and the international community. This is particularly notable during the COVID-19 pandemic. 131 countries made no progress towards transparency and human rights in 2020-2021. In contrast, PNG increased its score by 15% and leaped 18 places on the index.
The Corruption Perceptions Index, or CPI, is the most widely used global measurement for corruption in the world. It measures how corrupt each country's public sector is perceived to be, according to experts and business people. While the minister is happy with the slight improvement, he says there is still more effort needed for the country to be corruption-free.
We've all noted there has been significant reform within both policing, and now we are seeing also within legislation reform in the areas of human rights protection, recent repealing of the death penalty, as well as strengthening governance structures. Even with the Department of Justice, we have overhauled the AG Act and addressed this issue of brief-outs and the millions of kina that have raised issues that have never been addressed in the past. So we're now strengthening legislative reform to address that. And the only issue now is also looking in the area of improving prosecution.
Kramer says he is looking forward in working closely with the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary and the public prosecutor to minimize corruption in the country. Podivai National EMTV News.